Anfield in the spotlight, why Michael Olise could be the missing piece of the puzzle for Liverpool's new era. The football world is eagerly awaiting the coming summer, as a major shakeup is looming on Merseyside that could alter the balance of power in the Premier League. Following the announced departure of Mohamed Salah, who has been the face of Liverpool's success for almost a decade, the existential question arises: who will fill these monumental shoes? The answer from the scouting department and the sporting management seems to be becoming increasingly clear: Michael Olise of Bayern Munich. When people in the corridors of Anfield talk about the future, there is a mixture of reverence for the past and pure ambition for the future. Mohamed Salah is more than just a goal scorer, he is a key component of the system. Replacing him is no task for an ordinary winger. It requires someone with an exceptional blend of technical brilliance, physical presence and tactical intelligence to thrive in a high-intensity system. In recent weeks, reports have intensified that Liverpool have identified French international Michael Olise as their top target. At 24, he fits the profile perfectly that Liverpool need for their next step forward under Arne Slot. Olise is no unknown quantity in England. His time at Crystal Palace showed that he not only copes with the physicality and pace of the Premier League, but thrives in it. Yet his development at Bayern Munich has catapulted him into a new league. Olise's rise in Munich has been nothing short of spectacular. Since his move in the summer of 2024, he has established himself as the Bundesliga's most valuable player. His statistics read like a statement to the European elite: 15 goals and 22 assists in the Bundesliga season alone underpin his status as one of the most dangerous playmakers and finishers in the world. The fact that he was recently named the best French player abroad, leaving even the likes of Kylian Mbappé behind, speaks volumes about his current form. For Liverpool, this development is both a blessing and a curse. A blessing because he undoubtedly has the quality to fill the void left by Salah immediately. A curse because his market value, which stands at around €140 million according to current estimates, has reached astronomical proportions. Reports of potential bids in the region of €200 million are already circulating in the media, which illustrates just how serious the powers that be at Anfield Road are. When you watch Michael Olise play, you immediately see the parallels with Salah, but also the new nuances he would bring to the team. As a left-footed right winger, he loves to cut inside and dissect the opposition defense with his precise finishing or a deadly pass. His ability to hold onto the ball under extreme pressure whilst keeping an eye on his teammates makes him the ideal partner for strikers such as Alexander Isak or Darwin Núñez. Furthermore, Olise brings a physical element to the game that sets him apart from many traditional wingers. Standing at 1.84 m tall, he is capable of winning one-on-one duels and posing a threat from set pieces. Manager Vincent Kompany has already compared his mentality and style of play to that of a young Kevin De Bruyne, a compliment that has surely been noted with great interest in Liverpool. Despite the obvious enthusiasm from England, the road to an agreement is a rocky one. Bayern Munich's management, led by sporting director Max Eberl and honorary president Eberl Hoeneß, have repeatedly emphasized that Olise is not for sale. Hoeneß's recent comments, in which he criticized Liverpool's transfer spending, underline the Munich club's tough negotiating stance. The Frenchman's contract runs until 2029 and contains no release clause, which puts Bayern firmly in the driving seat. Yet in Liverpool they know, where there's a will, there's often a way, especially when astronomical sums and the prospect of a return to his home city of London come into play. Olise was born and raised in England. The Reds have proven in the past that they are prepared to invest record sums in the right players. The need for a fresh impetus on the right wing is greater than ever following the disappointing previous season and Salah's departure. A transfer of this magnitude would be more than just a squad reinforcement. It would be a statement to the competition in the Premier League in Europe. Liverpool would thus be signaling that they are not willing to drift into irrelevance after the Klopp and Salah era. On the contrary, with Olise, they would be signing perhaps the hottest attacking player on the continent at the moment. Whilst alternative names such as Francisco Conceição or Bradley Barcola are already being touted as fallback options, Olise remains the ultimate target. Fans on Merseyside are already dreaming of the Frenchman's pacey dribbles in front of the Kop. The coming weeks leading up to the 2026 World Cup will show whether Liverpool are capable of breaking through the Bavarian barrier and luring Olise back to the island. Michael Olise's potential move is more than just a rumor, it is the story of a club reinventing itself. The stakes are high for Liverpool FC. Should they succeed in signing Olise, the foundations for a successful future under Arne Slot would be laid. The combination of his individual class, his Premier League experience and his unbridled hunger for success makes him the ideal heir to the Egyptian king. Whether the decision-makers in Munich will waver or whether Liverpool will ultimately have to fall back on one of the alternatives remains the most exciting question of the summer. One thing is certain. However, Michael Olise is the name that will dominate the headlines, and Liverpool will do everything in their power to win this chapter. For the algorithm, please like the video and subscribe to the channel. Thank you very much and see you next time.